things are well right now. You got the 4-game winning streak at tied for the most conference wins now in the CC2A. How are you guys doing this right now?
Well, as I've been saying the last couple of weeks, one thing that's just kind of been the lead for us and really gotten us going is on the defensive end. The team has been doing really a terrific job of just executing our game plan, and depending on our opponent, there's something different each game, whether it be personnel or collectively as a team, and that's really what's gotten us going. And that's something that we've been striving for, is feed off of our defense rather than feed off of our offense. And our offense has been very up and down so far this year, and so our defense is definitely something that we've had to rely on. And I think the team is slowly but surely really buying into that and realizing that that's something that we just have to be consistent with in order to give ourselves a chance to be successful.
Obviously, such a long season still ahead of you guys in the conference season, but is there any point where you kind of want to say, hey, things starting to change a little bit now?
Well, like you said, we have so many games ahead of us, but I do think, I believe I mentioned this before, that our trip in Oregon, our Concordia game, we really had a poor performance, and I know that didn't sit real well with the team and coaches, obviously, and I thought we had a really good talk after that, and came right out with Western Oregon. And although we didn't win that game against Western Oregon, I feel like that was kind of the turning point for us. We really came out with a great defensive effort that night, and we've kind of built on it from there.
All right, so finals this week, and I'm sure for the students, they're busy, hard at work, studying for those finals and that sort of thing. What do you do as a coach differently for the students? I know that your last game and they had a little bit of extra time, but as a coach, how do you handle that with the players in the finals?
Well, I will say our conference schedule was definitely favorable for us in regards to finals, and what I mean by that is we only had one game last week on Thursday. We didn't have the Saturday game. And then again this week we're home with Sonoma State. So surrounding the finals, I think again this is favorable to our players. Obviously as coaches, we have to make sure that we manage that properly and give the girls proper time to prepare for their finals, which I think we have. And our practices won't be quite as long this week, and I know where their heads are at, but as I've told them, the time that we are in the gym, we need to be focused. We have a task to take care of this Saturday with Sonoma State, and so far they've really have been very, very focused, and we're in the gym. I think we're making the most of our time, and I expect nothing different the rest of the week.
What have you seen so far from Sonoma on video?
Well, they're going to present a couple different styles of defense. They do play a man-to-man defense with some switching. They play kind of a matchup, a zone for us. They do have balance with their they're getting a lot more productivity out of their inside game, along with their perimeter play. So as always, there's going to be challenges for us on the defensive end, and we'll be prepared for that. And then it's obviously figuring out how we can be successful on the offensive end.
This is the last game for you guys until Christmas.
Correct.
So after the game on Saturday, what will be the schedule for the players?
Well, the NC2A mandates that we give 7 days off. However, 10 days was not very comforting to me as a coach. I felt that was just too long. So the girls are going to stay in town for a couple more days, which we're going to be putting on a clinic actually this Sunday at 11:15 here on campus in the East Gym. And then the following day, we're going to be doing a community service, a food drive. So we got a couple things planned, and then the girls will go home on the 19th. And take a good break and spend some time with family and friends, and then we have to get right back at it. Obviously, we have 2 home games right after the Christmas break.
More about that clinic this week, Sunday?
Correct.
For families watching this, what can you say, what's going to be going on at this clinic to kind of get those young basketball players out there this week?
Yeah, sure. It's up until 8th grade, so 8th grade and younger, and it's for girls and boys, and we're going to be in the East Gym here on campus. It's just 11:15 to 1:15, so it's a short 2-hour clinic, but we plan on having a lot of kind of a Christmas clinic for us, and of course there'll be some skill development, but we plan on having a lot of fun as well, and we welcome all the youth to come out and get experience with not only us coaches, but all of our players will be involved as well.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.